Ramsay has been subject of numerous controversies and scandals from the start of his career to the present. He's had run-ins with the law, his wife, and his opponents, and he's been accused of misogyny, homophobia, and racism on multiple occasions. Gordon faced backlash after making sexual remarks to Sofia Vergara. Keep watching the video till the end to find out what happened. Ramsay has a history of making sexist remarks about women. What do you think of his actions? Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Even though he's renowned for his flawless culinary abilities and impeccable taste, Gordon Ramsay created quite a problematic image for himself in 2010 during an interview. Ramsay acted like the archetypal model of a man we would dissect and discard on social media for his inappropriate behavior in this day and age, as he made an appearance on The Jay Leno Show alongside Modern Family actress Sofia Vergara. However, none of that existed in 2010, so the chef didn't cause as much controversy. However, the 2010 interview clip reappeared and revealed a somewhat frantic Gordon Ramsay making awkward comments to Sofia Vergara and persistently attempting to touch her, going a little too far. Gordon Ramsay began to speak harshly during the interview while a slideshow showcasing Sofia's trip to Italy was being shown. These remarks caused all of us to question Ramsay's social graces. Gordon completely lost the plot and, to be honest, made us cringe more than anything, from remarking on how loud she'd be in bed to her enjoying a mouthful of pizza. Sofia, on the other hand, maintained her boundaries the entire time by changing the subject or even diffusing the awkwardness with a laugh and the phrase "no touchy." Fans have a lot to say because the video has become very popular. Sofia is the ideal woman, a fan declared. Smart, incredibly funny, and witty, talented, bombshell, stunning face, appears to be a wonderful mother, diligent worker, and doesn't get intimidated or feel disenfranchised by misogyny. These two had no idea how to behave in her presence. Another one said, "This has nothing to do with being a feminist. Everyone who has an ounce of self-respect and a sense of empathy can see that this crosses the line. I'm a man and I wouldn't want some random woman or man to invade my privacy like that, physically and verbally." In fact, viewers even discussed how men who aren't intentionally trying to make women feel this way are just as guilty, given that Jay Leno had the opportunity to handle the situation better and prevent Sofia from remaining in it for the duration of the show. Gordon Ramsay's career may have been saved by Sofia Vergara's poise and, lack of the call-out culture in social media. Despite the fact that Gordon Ramsay is celebrated for his fiery temperament, which frequently manifests itself in his television programs, many people have leveled a number of much more sinister accusations against the chef. For instance, the BBC reports that he has been branded a sexist for suggesting that women be excluded from professional kitchens. His argument is based on the notion that a woman who's had her hand up a pigeon's arse all day is the antithesis of everything sexy. In addition, he acknowledged that he was incapable of marrying a chef himself. Because PMT is a well-known problem, Ramsay has reportedly previously been reluctant to hire women to work in his kitchens, according to The Guardian. They typically have long weekends 4 days a month, and they only work 3 weeks a month, says Ramsay. In addition, the chef asserts that when there are women present, he can't get into the staff loo, and that's he detests when female employees become pregnant. Ramsay queries, how can you shout at someone who's 4 months pregnant? But despite everything, Ramsay's career continues, and he just seems to get better and better. There are a few controversial aspects of Gordon Ramsay that no one discusses. Gordon Ramsay's treatment of vegetarians and vegans. Vegetarians are not exempt from Gordon Ramsay's wrath. It seems that every few people can. The chef has spent years mocking and demeaning vegetarians and vegans, despite having recently had a realization on the matter. In one instance, Ramsay distributed pizza to onlookers while filming Kitchen Nightmares. When a man who claims to be an avid vegetarian shows up, Ramsay offers him some vegetarian pizza and then reveals that one of the toppings was parma ham after the man has eaten it. Ramsay simply told the man that he hadn't come out in a rash, offered him more, and shouted to his kitchen staff that he had converted a vegetarian when the man became upset. Moreover, he once found himself facing legal action after boasting that he had told a table of vegetarians that the artichoke soup they'd just eaten contained vegetable stock, when in fact he had used chicken stock. Then in 2012, Ramsay told the Mirror that my biggest nightmare would be if the kids ever came up to me and said, "Dad, I'm a vegetarian." Then I would sit them on the fence and electrocute them. Gordon Ramsay has been accused of infidelity. Gordon Ramsay and his wife Tana have been together for nearly 25 years and have 5 children together. Although their marriage has been together for a long time, some tabloid claims have been made about it. Ramsay was charged in 2008 with having a 7-year relationship with Sarah Simmons, a notorious so-called professional mistress, by the now-defunct News of the World via NZ Herald. According to a source who spoke to the tabloid, Ramsay and Simmons first connected in a club in 2001. Ramsay and Sarah exchanged mobile numbers and became lovers just a few weeks later. The alleged source said, so much for him being true to his wife. Ramsay was reportedly devastated by the revelations, telling one friend, "I'm sorry I've put Tana through this." According to another unreliable source who spoke to the Mirror, "I've expressed my regret to her and feel horrible." The same source claimed that the two had discussed it and that Ramsay was upset about some of the allegations because they were completely wrong. Publicly, Ramsay vehemently denied the accusations. "Did I know her?" he said in 2009. "Yes, of course. She'd meet Tana for God's sake. But did I have a torrid 7-year affair with her? Did I fuck?" Referring to Simmons, Ramsay continued, "It's all crap. She's deluded. Not a stalker exactly, but that sort of thing. Everywhere I go, the US, even bloody Reykjavik, she's there the next day trying to flog her book." Gordon Ramsay has had issues with cultural appropriation. While many of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants have received praise from all over the world, some have occasionally come under fire. And that's what happened in 2019 when Lucky Cat, his Asian eatery in London's Mayfair, came under fire for cultural appropriation. Food critic Angela Hui noted in a review of the restaurant for Eater that she had been the only East Asian person in a room full of 30 to 40 journalists and chefs at the preview event she had attended. She bemoaned that there was nothing she could do in her Instagram stories, and she wrote in a review, cheering through the pain that this is an Asian event, and suggested Lucky Cat's approach to food is Japanese, Chinese, it's all Asian, who cares? Ramsay hit back at Hui, calling her review derogatory and offensive, and accusing her of lacking professionalism. He wrote that otherwise the preview night had been a warm, buzzing, and brilliant night to celebrate what has been a long-time vision for me. Although George Chen tweeted, "Every chef has a right to interpret another cuisine, the integrity and culture needs to be studied in depth and not whitewashed for marketing purposes." Other Asian chefs also criticized the restaurant. Kenom, a chef, stated to The Guardian that, "I wish Gordon the best and wish him much success. Perhaps I can be of help as a consultant. I do have 59 years of experience in Asian cuisine." Gordon Ramsay has been accused of physical violence. Gordon Ramsay's television programs, on which he frequently interacts with contestants and guests, have contributed significantly to his professional success. Ramsay is well known for his sarcastic attitude toward the guests on his shows, but sometimes it goes too far. For instance, the chef got himself into trouble in 2004 when he got involved in a scuffle on the Hell's Kitchen set. Ramsay and a contestant allegedly got into a shoving match after the contestant provoked Ramsay to the point where he lost his balance and sprained his ankle. Ramsay told a co-worker that it had been in constant meetings with lawyers trying to avoid a lawsuit, according to the Scotsman. "The people at Fox are frightened there's going to be a massive lawsuit," Ramsay's believed to have said. "The guy wound me up and I got angry. He hurt his ankle when he fell. It wasn't intentional. I'm Gordon Ramsay, for goodness sake. People know I'm volatile, but I didn't mean to hurt the guy." Years prior to this, Ramsay allegedly confronted his pastry chef about a banana parfait and was charged with assault and reported to the police. Although the Scotsman notes that a documentary following the same restaurant where the alleged assault occurred showed footage of another employee riding away on a bicycle in tears due to the celebrity chef's treatment of them, Ramsay initially denied the accusation. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Do let us know your thoughts in this video in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next one.